Hello honey buns, I'm Nemu and today we are doing a speed cast for my new sim, Matilda Heartfred. She is on my gallery at capital N Nimb1 capital N Nemu if you're interested in downloading her. I just felt like making a sim, so I thought I would record it. I did something quite a bit different for Matilda, though. For start off, her name is technically Matilda Heartfred, but everybody calls her Matt because to her the name Matilda is too feminine. I'll get into that in a second. But Matt Heartfred, I wanted to do something a bit different because I have had a chronic condition of same sim syndrome. Basically all of my sims were more or less fundamentally the same. Like I would use the same base sim that I made one time because she was just like so perfect and I really loved her face shape and like her eyes and just everything about her. She looked so good, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna reuse her. And so I continued to do that, and all of my sims kind of ended up looking the same and having the same face shape because I was using the same base sim, and then I would like shuffle between the same 5 personalities, which are all good personalities except they were all the same 5, so all of my gameplay kind of started to be the same and it snowballed really poorly. So I am a recovering addict of same sim syndrome. Try to say that 3 times fast. But yeah, so with Matt I tried like a new kind of style. I don't really know what to call it, to be honest. I wouldn't call it grunge, but it's probably some form variation of grunge. I'm good with styles, I'm not good with style names, okay? But yeah, I believe the personality I ended up going with was, I think she wanted to be a famous, like a super famous person. I don't remember what the aspiration's called. She is self-absorbed, but at the same time she's generous. She is romantically reserved, she is ambitious, and a party animal. I wanted her to be like, she only really cares about herself, but she also has a secret soft side that she doesn't show anyone, where she's actually a really generous sim, which, Sims team, there should be a conflict between putting self-absorbed and generous in the same like trait panel thing. I mean, like, I shouldn't be saying this because I'm used it and I'm happy that it was an option to use, but at the same time, I mean, realistically a sim can't be self-absorbed and generous at the same time, right? But anyway, let's quickly get into her backstory. So Matilda grew up in a household with really, really strict parents, not just strict but mean parents, so she no longer communicates with the parents, just apart from the occasional gift card, and she had to give up her kidneys to her sister by force because of course her younger sister was the favorite child and Nat was essentially just like completely and absolutely neglected throughout her growing upness. Her parents were not only strict, but they were also really rich and really posh and wanted her to get a good education and go to Harvard and be a doctor, but Matt did not want to do that. Matt wanted to follow her passion for theatre, which of course her parents despised, almost as much as how much they despised her preferred form of clothing, as in like a form of grunge. Again, not sure what it's called. Also, Matt has a complete obsession with beanies. I think she's wearing in almost all of her outfits. I know there's some that she isn't, but yeah. Also, okay, it took me a really long time to do the first outfit. After the first outfit, I feel like everything kind of just flowed, and I was using clothes that I hadn't really used like ever, and I actually turned out really cute. She has like more than one outfit per category, which I do normally give my sims more than one outfit per category, but then there's like a couple categories that I just give them one for, like swimwear or sleepwear or something. Like the outfits were flowing so easily, which I was really surprised by because this is a type of like style that I haven't really ever done before. But after the first one, of course, everything started flowing really easily. The first one took me like 10 or 20 minutes, and her overall took me an hour and 15 minutes, so I honestly don't know why I was struggling so much with the first one, but I had a lot of fun making her. She was really a really fun sim to make and think the backstory for. On side note, as you'll see later, I give her a little puppy because in my head she's always wanted a pet, but her parents were like avidly against animals and pretended like they were allergic to animals just so that Matt would shut up about it. But she found out that they're not, and she isn't either, so she got a little puppy And coincidentally, wink wink, coincidentally, the puppy's name is also Matt. Which, you know, technically Matilda's name isn't Matt, but she goes by Matt. So now it's Matt and Matt Heartfred, which is really funny. But yeah, so her and her little baby Matt are up on the gallery as Matt and Matt Heartfred, and being the ensign. Again, at Abigail Nicola, if you want to download them. Apart from being self-absorbed and generous, she's also romantically reserved, which again I have mentioned, but I'm going to go more into depth of why this is her trait. She has always struggled with affection because her parents struggled with affection, so she never really knew what affection was. So of course, one of her turn-offs is the love language of affection. She doesn't like affection. She doesn't like anything like that. She loves physical intimacy though. So yeah, she struggles to fall in love. She really needs to know a person deeply first and know that they're not going to betray her and that they are not assholes before she can fall in love. She is ambitious because she really, really, really wants to be an actress. She is a party animal because in my head she doesn't just want to be an actress, she also wants to be like those stereotypical Hollywood actresses that have got a lot of bad habits and do a lot of questionable things, because Matt is also kind of just pretty immature. A friendly reminder that you can have a sim that is not a nice person, okay? And I'm not saying Matt isn't a nice person. I think Matt is a fine person, but she isn't great, because she has her flaws, like every single human being has, and in my opinion, how every single sim should have at least a couple flaws, okay? If I were to describe Matt in one word, it would honestly be hater. And that sounds like a weird word, but I didn't really demonstrate her likes and dislikes in the video. She kind of has really strong and opinionated opinions, which there's nothing wrong with it, except for I think 80% of them are dislikes, which again, it is what it is. I don't really know what inspired me to make this sim, but I really wanted to try something with I don't know. I wanted to try to make another unique sim with unique outfits and unique looks and unique things, I guess, if you know what I mean. I wanted to make a sim with a unique personality that I haven't tried before, and with a unique backstory that I hadn't tried before, and with unique outfits and all that stuff, and I think I really honestly accomplished it pretty well. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe, por favor. Running out of time. Okay, bye.